Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and today I'm going to be doing a review for Active Neurons puzzle game on Xbox Series X and S. Now this game is coming out this week on the 28th of January 2022 and it's published by Sometimes You, who have been kind enough to send us this pre-release copy to have a go, do this video review for you and let you know what we thought of it. Now, the game itself is going to be priced at £4.19 when it releases, but you can get it on like a launch discount at £3.35 in the UK store. So bear that in mind, it might be worth picking this up sooner rather than later. Now, Active Neurons for Xbox Series X and S is the exact same game as the previous Active Neurons puzzle game that was available on Xbox One. However, it does include optimizations for Xbox Series X and S, including 4K HD resolution and up to 120 FPS. So depending on which system you're playing it on, like I believe it's 60 FPS on the S, up to 120 on the Series X. Now this is a puzzle game where you're basically the main point is you're trying to charge the neurons in a brain. There are sort of 8 neurons you have to power up by doing a selection of puzzles. And the puzzles themselves are basically completed by moving a little block in left, right, up and down directions to hit the neuron and charge it up. Now, this starts out as sort of a leisurely pace, which I quite enjoyed, and then as you progress into each of the later stages, it adds more and more sort of mechanics to the game, which then make the puzzles more challenging. Now, these mechanics include exploding boxes, so if you catch them you blow up and die, moving ones that if you catch you blow up and die, there's pushable boxes, there's doors that open, stuff like that. So it starts off really straightforward of just sort of going in the right directions to get to the point you need to, and then further on there's obviously obstacles and things you have to take into account as well. Now the game does feature 120 logical tasks split over the different neurons, and more than 15 different types of unique mechanics are introduced as you play. Now this game is one of the better puzzle games I've played from Sometimes You. We've covered a few of these on the channel, you can see them if you have a look through the review playlist, but this one I felt was much more manageable. Some of the other ones are like rock hard from the outset, so as soon as you start playing it's extremely difficult, whereas I didn't find that with this one. It sort of holds your hand as you get started and then progressively gets harder and harder and more complex and more complicated and more steps and stuff like that as you go on, but by the time you get to that point you're getting used to all of these new mechanics, so it doesn't feel that bad at all. Now the game does support a colour blindness mode, which I think is really fantastic as well, and it does have some sort of like nice chill puzzle-esque music that it just sort of mongs you out while you're playing, which is always good. But I highly recommend this game. However, if you've had the Xbox One version of this game, it is exactly the same game. So just bear that in mind. It does have separate achievements. It isn't a smart delivery game. So if you've got the 1000 gamer score on the original game, you can buy this one and get another 1000 gamer score. But the puzzles are identical to the original. It's just the up-resed resolution and the frame rates and stuff that is different. Now the game itself, without a guide, first time you're looking at a couple of hours, maybe up to 3 hours to complete it, depending on your skill level. But if you know what you're doing, if you've played the original game or you're using a guide, you'll get through it in less than an hour, and it's a very easy 1000 gamer score. The majority of them are just sort of finishing all of the levels in each section, and then sort of interacting with that mechanic of each section. So with the pushable block, push the block, with the exploding square, blow yourself up on the exploding square, etc, etc. It's nothing too challenging, it's just playing through the game and enjoying it basically, which I really like about that. But that's that for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I say, the game's coming out this week on the 28th of January. Big thank you to Sometimes You for giving us a pre-release copy to play with, and check it out, because like I say, it's good for puzzle gamers at that low price for the amount of content you get, and it's good for achievement hunters as well, so it's a win-win. That's that for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more videos, guys. Bye for now.